you read the title, let's get into it. Okay, so I have had the same Nintendo Switch since uh, early March 2017. It's gotten old. It's it still works, but it has some wear and tear. It's just flat out getting outdated. So, as you can tell by the title, I decided to treat myself, and I thought I'd share this experience with you. Now, like I said by the title, I got myself a brand spanking new Nintendo Switch OLED. I know I'm almost a little bit behind the curve, so to speak, but just bear with me here for now. Uh, I just wanted to unbox this quickly for you, as well as a little accessory that I got along with it, so to speak. Right, so let's just get into it. So we have the front of the box here. It's all red, very like reminiscent of the 2019 remodel of the Switch, if you remember that one. It's got the Switch OLED and the new dock, the new Joy-Cons, and of course the new Switch itself looking absolutely great. The side here just explains the 3 different modes, some like warnings, and just the Switch logo. The back just shows the different styles of play in action, and it just looks really sleek overall, you know? Definitely looks premium, definitely has that like deluxe feel to it. And the other side just has like the box's contents being the Switch itself, the Joy-Cons, the power adapter, the dock, the Joy-Con grip, the Joy-Con wrist straps, and an HDMI cable, nothing special about that. And then of course just like a bunch of information about said content and like warnings and trademarks, all of that. Point is, yeah, look, let's just get into it. So we just, it has a little like flap down here. There we go, and off like that. And before we really get into it, on the inside here, you just see some like instructions, I guess, about how to start the thing up and how to turn it on, how to like detach the Joy-Cons and whatnot. But let's get into what we've all been waiting for. The big moment, the big reveal. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, this looks so good. So obviously we just have the Switch itself and the 2 Joy-Cons on top, and the rest is beneath. So let me just, okay, it comes out like this, I guess. And underneath here, we have a lot of stuff. Here's that HDMI cable I mentioned. Nothing special about that, but we'll take it. We have the Nintendo Switch power adapter. And this is the Joy-Con grip. And 2 Joy-Con wrist straps with like a new pattern in the strap themselves, which is kind of nice. And we have the brand new dock. So I thought we'd have a look at all of it one by one. So I think we're just going to start with the Switch itself and the Joy-Cons, and we'll take it from there, I suppose. So again, we have this like little cardboard shelf thing that has everything inside of it. And I think we're just going to start with the Switch itself. Now it looks absolutely marvelous. Here's the front and the back, as you can tell. Switch logo, kickstand, all of that. Yeah, let's just get into it. Now it just comes right out of the plastic, like so. And oh, it is shiny. Look at that. Hey, there's you. Hi. Got such a pretty screen and everything too. And you have the Joy-Con rails on the side. And on the top, you have the power button, the volume controls, an air vent, and the game card slot. And on the bottom you have just the charging port. But see, this kickstand is like one of the newer features, one of the new upgrades, so to speak. Like, but it is like way better than the old one. Oh, yeah, look at this. So while the old one just like popped right out and you had one setting and it was kind of flimsy, like it did its job, but from one angle, and you couldn't really use it on like less stable, non-hard surfaces, all that. This one comes right off like the entire bottom here, and it is fully adjustable to like however you would like it. So you have options. I like that a lot. And on the inside is just a Nintendo logo and the SD card slot in case you need more memory. And again, that's another upgrade where this has 64 gigabytes of storage as opposed to the 32 by the standard model and the Switch Lite. Alright, now the Joy-Cons look, again, absolutely amazing. They have this like matte white look to them with black buttons, and it looks real sleek. And while personally myself, I love a lot of color, I think it's like fun, so to speak, and just like extravagant, and yeah, again, just flat out fun. I do appreciate this white look. It takes me back to the days of the Wii. It really does. And it's just looking great. Now let's start with the right one. Slides right out. Like, it's just the same Joy-Con we've seen before, but it's like this brand spanking new matte white. It looks great. Buttons on the side here are also white. And the back's just got all that like safety information again, just like before. Man, it feels great. It has like that real matte touch that old Joy-Cons don't like have anymore. And yeah, other than that, it's just a standard Joy-Con. Though I have heard that they have supposedly, like maybe, fixed the drifting issue that we've seen with a lot of the older controllers. We'll see about that. And here's the left one. Again, nothing like spectacular, amazing, whatever, compared to what we've seen before, but it just looks real nice, and it matches the black and white aesthetic of the console overall. Like in the same pocket now, I'm noticing that there's like a manual or something. Oh, yeah, there we go. But this is just like the same one that follows, or that comes included with like every edition of the console, I'm pretty sure. So nothing special like that. Moving on, I think we can have a look at another exciting piece, which is the dock, essential for playing in TV mode, so that the Switch is like a hybrid console at all and not just a portable one. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. Oh, it looks so like premium. Like, don't get me wrong, the old stuff was still like really sleek, especially when you compare it to like the Wii U, for example, but this is nice. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like the inside of the dock is like glossy compared to how the old one was like just like the same matte material as you found on the outside. And the logo is like not just printed in this time, it's like actually etched into the plastic, which is really nice. And the etching is like glossy and stuff too. I like that a lot. Noticing though that the like TV symbol right down here with this little light is like very small compared to what it is on the like old model, but that's fine. It just adds to the like sleek aesthetic, I suppose. And of course on the side you have two standard USB ports. Now, this comes off. That's one thing I will say that I do prefer about the old model, is that it has like hinges. It just so you can open and close it real nice. This just pops off completely, which is fine. I don't mind. It's just like a tiny little preference of mine. And here on in the back, we just have the AC adapter, the HDMI out, and a LAN port. Another new addition to this model, which we didn't have before, which wasn't an issue for me, but I know a lot of people were kind of like annoyed with that, so that's nice. And what's also nice, just like visually at least, is how it has like a huge pattern here on the inside, I suppose. It's like these like diagonal lines, which looks great in my opinion. Next up, I suppose, is the Joy-Con grip, which is like the exact same as the old model, but you know, it's just new compared to what I have had for 5 years now. But it's nice. I find it comfortable myself. I have never had any issues with it. And while we're at it, we might just that's quick. So good. Wow, look at that. As opposed to the old school like red and blue, this is certainly a difference. I'll put an image up right now. Thinking of it, I might as well, while I'm at it, just like show you what the Switch itself looks like with these on. So here's got hair on it already, of course, that's me. Slide these on like usual. That and like so. Just nice clicks again. And this just looks great. It looks amazing. I love this. Can't wait to get some real use out of this. Cause that's the thing, like for a lot of people, which I totally get, if you don't use your Switch in portable mode or handle mode or whatever a lot, this might not be worth it for you. But it is for me because I do use it quite a bit portably, but I also use it a lot on the TV, so it's like great for me either way. And again, while we're at it, I might as well just pop this back on and drop. That's here. Drop the Switch. So there we go. It's taking ages, and like so. And there you go. You have the complete look, the complete Switch. And of course, unless you have more controllers, you just take these off when you want to play in CD mode. And the nice thing has always been that you can play with them, you know, in each hand like this, if that's what you like. Or you can just like so, again, put these like that, and you have a controller. And there you go, that's the full console and the controller itself. Looking absolutely marvelous. I am beyond excited for this. I'm just trying to contain myself here. And then you just have these like wrist straps, which on the surface look to be the same as before, but what I'm noticing is, at least mine that I got 5 years ago, don't have this like white pattern in the straps or this like string itself. That's kind of a nice new addition. It's white, so it matches the aesthetic really well. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna try not to put it on the wrong way. We've all seen how that goes. I just pop these right on, the lock on, same. Alright, so it's been over a week since I filmed the rest of the video, but I'm just kind of fucking annoyed, honestly, because like I was planning to push it out like last Saturday instead of the one you're seeing it on now, but when recording I just found out that for whatever fucking reason the rest, like the end of the video was for whatever reason just like corrupted or something. The file was not usable, so I just had to re-record this shit, but whatever, here I am. So I believe we left off at the wrist straps, and I was about to just put these on the Joy-Cons, just demonstrate, and they do look nice and pretty. The black definitely suits the like white exterior of the rest of the controller, I suppose. And again, you can see these nice like black and white stripes or pattern regardless, which looks kind of nice. Absolutely. And of course it's the same for the left one. And I think they look real nice. And again, they do remind me of that Wii era type stuff, you know, when because all the controllers were white back then. So this is just, it takes me back in a way, but it also feels like an almost like sleeker, more evolved version of what we're used to with the Switch, even though these are the same controllers, in the same color, so to speak. Now, we're almost at the end here, and I just want to real quick show off the AC adapter. Again, there's nothing special about this, but it's real nice to have. It's a great charger for any device, and it's a must-have for the Switch, because of course you can use like any USB-C you have available, but the one intended for the Switch itself is definitely the best one. It's more efficient, I guess, and of course you have to have this for to play on the TV, you know. And finally, the least important part, or not the least important, but you get my point. It's just a regular ass HDMI cable that they included with this Switch, and it's nice. I mean, there's not much to say. It's an HDMI cable. Only thing I will say though is that it isn't particularly long, but it should get the job done for most people. If not, you can of course just use any other USB-C cable that's longer or that fits whatever needs you might have with your TV. Alright, so that's it. I thank you for watching this video, and I just want to remind you to remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like the video, comment, share, all that stupid stuff. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye.